Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered how your child will manage stressful periods, how he will recover from them, how he will act in the future? As parents, when we don't have a healthy way of handling emotions ourselves, then we will have trouble teaching our kids to handle theirs. That is why the change starts with us, with you. The relation between a child and parents, especially a child and the mother, it is very important. It is important to start first with yourself, to understand your own feelings, your own emotions, in order to have empathy for your child and for the people around you. I'm going to share with you 5 steps that are going to help a child to build that emotional intelligence. The first step is to talk with your child and identify emotions. Talk about what your child is feeling and help him name that emotion, like anger, happiness, frustration, sadness. When he is telling you that he feels sad, do not disapprove of what he's saying to you. Do not say something like, come on, you have no reason to be sad. If you will do that, how do you think the child will feel? The child will feel unimportant. The child will feel ignored. Just think this way, every time your child experiences an emotion, it is the best time to teach your child about emotions. The second step is to listen your child's feelings. Ask about a situation. Ask how that situation made him feel and why. Talk about what your child can do to improve any negative situations. Do not disapprove of your child. Do not criticize, especially in front of others. Do not call him names. I don't know, like silly. Why? Because if you call your child names, especially in front of others, your child will feel shame. The third step is to empathize with your child. Let your child know that you understand how he is feeling. If he cries, do not sit next to him and say nothing. Or if he cries, do not say only, it is okay to cry. This is not going to help your child. You need to listen and talk more with your child, empathize with your child. Because if we don't do that, then the next time when your child will face the same emotion, he won't know how to deal with. The fourth step is to teach problem solving, to find solutions to any challenges together. Ask him first if he can think to a different way that he should or he could react. But first, let him think for himself. And after, you can share your idea. What would you do? And do not forget, every time when your child experiences negative emotion, let him know that you will always be there for him. And the last step is to be an example, lead by example. Clearly communicate your own emotions to your child when you feel in a certain way and how you deal with that emotion. Tell him that you understand him and explain um, the, that different times, many times you felt the same, um, the way that he feels. So first, you need to be calm. You need to keep your temper when he's anger, he's screaming, he's crying. Because if you lose your temper, he won't believe what you are saying to what you just told him. Remember that all those negative emotions that children experiences are not easy for the child. Remember that this is a hard time, so give him the attention that he needs when he needs. Children, if they are not taught about emotions, when they have those emotions, they don't know how to handle them. What children want from us? To advise them, to let them understand that they are accepted the way they are, to be next to them, to listen to them, to support them. You want your child to be to come to you when they have a problem. You want to be the first person that they will come and talk about it, right? So that's why it is very important to start at an early age teaching children emotions. There are a lot of benefits if your child is more resilient, is he knows how to handle emotions. When you should avoid teaching children your child about emotions? When you are in a hurry, when you are in public, when you are not in a good mood yourself. Just let me remind you something, that there are no perfect parents, there are no perfect children that are not always going to be only calm moments, peaceful moments, happiness moments. And remember that we are not the calmest parents. Maybe that we sometimes forget those things, but we need the most of the time we need to follow these steps for our child because they deserve this. They deserve better lives. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.